If during your stay in Paris, you start being tired by all those buildings and you're craving nature, why not heading for the Coulée Verte, the Green Walk? You won't be disappointed. If you're coming by Metro, you should stop at the station, Bastille. Should you need to know how to use the Metro in Paris, check the video in the description below. From Place de la Bastille, where is situated the gigantic column, walk on the right side of the Opera. Carry on until you reach the Viaduct d'Art. You can't miss it. The first part of the Green Walk has been designed above this viaduct. The viaduct was built in 1859 to support the railway line which was running from Bastille to the east of Paris, along the current Avenue Daumesnil. Today, the place has been rehabilitated, and when you climb the stairs, the atmosphere changes immediately. You enter a green space, right above the city. The Green Walk is a 4.5 kilometers walking path, entirely pedestrianized. Several accesses have been built along the path, so if you need to exit before the end, it is possible. Here we are walking 10 meters above the street level. The view on the city and its buildings is amazing. This is unique in Paris. All along, we can enjoy the smell of the flowers, the song of the birds, and the many benches surrounded by the nature. We forget for a while the bubbling city of Paris, all around us. We are now on a bridge above the Boulevard du Drouot. It is a major axis of the 12th arrondissement. This is a great view of a typical Parisian street, built by the Baron Haussmann in 1853. Along the way, pay attention. Some buildings are surprising. They were built to let the path of the Green Walk go through them. After walking about 20 minutes, we have reached the end of the Viaduct d'Art. But stay tuned, the best is coming up. The next stop on the Green Walk is the Reuilly Garden, with its vast and beautiful lawn. Many Parisians like to gather here when the weather is good. All around the lawn, small gardens have been arranged by themes. And make sure not to miss the curiosity situated at the entrance of the Reuilly Garden. A public fountain distributes fresh water, but surprisingly, also sparkling water. It is currently unique in France. So, do not hesitate to refresh yourself before continuing the visit. The Green Walk continues above the Reuilly Garden via a suspension bridge. This cable-stayed footbridge was built in 1992, and is really aesthetic. Hopefully, you are not seasick. The footbridge moves up and down with the strides of the joggers. After exiting the Reuilly Garden, the Coulée Verte continue on the Allée Vivaldi, towards the Reuilly Tunnel. The tunnel has been arranged in a kind of cave decorated with rocks and small fountains. Here, start the second part of the Coulée Verte, which is now open to bicycles. It offers two different paths, one for pedestrians and one for cyclists. In case you'd like to cycle, a bike station is situated in the Allée Vivaldi we just passed. The walk has resumed this time, below street level. And it goes on in a completely different atmosphere. The train line used to go through those trenches, and under those bridges. We are now completely immersed in the forest. Here nature is wilder, and it is beautiful. This area is also a fitness trail, so if you feel like to do a little bit of exercise, here we go. The path leads into the street, Rue du Sahel. At the end of this street, the Green Walk reaches the Charles-Péguy Garden. With its magnolias, and its terraced garden, it is one of the most beautiful and peaceful squares in Paris. The garden is also fitted out with many areas for kids. Officially, the Coulée Verte ends here. But you will be agreeably surprised. At the other end of the garden, behind the table tennis tables, the Little Belt is a few steps away. La Petite Ceinture, which means the Little Belt, is a very old double-track railway line, which used to allow freight trains to go around Paris. In 1862, the Little Belt began transporting Parisians. Unfortunately, the line closed in 1934, due to competition from buses, cars and the Metro. Today, only a small part of the line is legally accessible. Here we are lucky to have an access to the Little Belt. We can walk along the track, which is a quiet space which has been given back to nature. We are now sadly reaching the end of our visit. If you need to catch the Metro, the station Porte de Charenton is situated a few meters away. Also, you will find a bike station or the tramway that can take you to the west of Paris. If you have learned something today, please give us a like and subscribe to the channel. Thank you for watching.